it's so similar to Patriots, isn't it? It's so similar to Spygate. Like, how do you look at Spygate? Does it tarnish everything the Patriots have done for you?
Well, the difference is, Jayson, with Spygate, again, what the Patriots did with that, although I know a Ram or two that think that the Patriots were spying on their practices prior to the Super Bowl that Brady and Belichick won for the first time. But that is thoroughly unsubstantiated. That is just belief as opposed to proof. The Spygate stuff, though, was not actionable material that was being accrued for in the moment. You could not take the video of stealing their signs and be able to communicate it to, if you will, Tom Brady through a headset before a snap. You just couldn't do that. Or into the headset of a defender before a snap. You just couldn't do that sort of thing. It was not possible. It was to just, I guess, get a library to prepare for the next time that they play, or maybe for the second half. I mean, this stuff is like, okay, the pitch you're about to see is this. And you could see how it actually worked. Also, though, you could see how sometimes it didn't matter because it's so damn tough to hit a baseball that you look at the Astros record that year, they were better on the road than they were at home. And the game in which Danny Farquhar sniffed it all out, they lost to Farquhar. They only got one run in that game. So I guess it does lead to the question of you know, what does it mean? What does it all mean when it comes down to it? Just, I guess, in theory, in spirit, it's dreadful. But did it actually mean anything when we're talking about the Astros 2017 championship?
See, that's a really difficult thing to quantify. I don't think there's any doubt that this is something that they've used and has had an impact in certain games, certain situations, some of those really big games and really big moments. But how much it meant in terms of who won and who lost, that's really difficult to say because, you know, the thing we can't lose sight of is they're not the only team doing this. We know that. We know that there are other teams that are doing similar stuff, and you don't know if the teams that they were playing were doing the same stuff. And there were moments and games where they had that advantage too. I just know that we've reached this stage of paranoia in the sport that baseball has to figure out a way to address because, you know, it's fascinating to watch and fascinating to contemplate, but I don't think it's adding to the entertainment level of the game as teams are constantly trying to change signs and the catcher sometimes forgets what's coming and the ball goes to the backstop. And some of the stuff you see is totally a result of sign stealing and paranoia and all the stuff that teams think is happening, whether it is or not.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download The Rich Eisen Show app.